Hello everyone. Okay, I'm gonna get straight to the point. This is what if Midas, or what if Deku was Midas. It's gonna be a very kind of short video, so I'm gonna get right into the chase. It's the day of the UA entrance exams. They go, like Bakugo and Midas just go, they walk, and yeah. They walk to UA, they get in, they find class 1, they sit down. Like Bakugo doesn't put his feet on the desk, so that doesn't happen. Sky and Meowscles just come in. Meowscles sits down. Sky waves, and replacing two characters, the tail guy and the invisible woman. That's the two characters I'm replacing. And I'm getting straight into the point because this is like due to phone problems. I'm gonna try and test out if I can film on my iPad because my phone it's just not cooperating. So yeah. Isaiah comes up, and then he says, "Good, you're all quiet." And he gives the UA sports uniform, the UA uniform, for, the UA workout uniform. They all get dressed. And Midas Isaiah gives Midas the ball, or Deku or Midas, whatever you want to call him. He gets the ball, he turns his arm to go, and let's say he has an added strength boost and agility boost. So he throws it, propelling it a couple miles, like 4,000 meters, I think, I would say. So yeah, he aces in some of the tests. Meowscles aces in most of them, but not the ball throw because Raka threw it. You can't beat infinity. So yeah. Then heroes versus villains. Yeah. They, like, Meowscles, Sky, and Deku are just wearing their costumes from the game. So, Midas has guns and the grenades. Sky has her adventure time stuff, whatever you want to call it. Meowscles has his PR rifle with rubber bullets. So does Midas with the rubber bullets. And actually, they say the grenades are smoke grenades, or some different kind of grenades. So yeah, it's Sky and Midas versus Meowscles, and then it's Sky and Midas versus Bakugo and Meowscles. Meowscles is guarding the bomb while Bakugo attacks. Basically, Midas is going straight into his go form. He's gonna brawl with Bakugo while Sky sneaks up from the top. So they do that, and Deku walks in, and explosions come from the corner, and basically Bakugo throws a right hook, but he grabs it and throws it over, and throws him over his shoulder, and like they're just fighting in hand-to-hand combat. Bakugo is about to do the explosion thing, but Deku just touches it, and touches the thing where it fires out from, and it turns to gold and can't be used because it actually implodes on itself. So yeah, both implode on themselves. And Bakugo is knocked out, and Deku puts cap tape around him. And actually Sky is fighting Meowscles. She's just dodging his hand-to-hand combat moves. Then Midas comes busting through the door, and just hits Meowscles with a right hook. Meowscles just he's fighting him in hand-to-hand combat. Actually, he's fighting both Sky and Midas. Then Midas gets over Meowscles. Meowscles tried to grab him, but he can't. And then Midas touches the bomb. And with not turning into gold, but they win. And then it's the start of the USG attack. I'm only gonna go to I'm gonna go to the beginning of it. So I'm probably gonna end it sooner or later, after it. Not gonna explain any further. So what ends up happening is that, well, they're explaining their quirks. Midas explains his. I'm not gonna expand too far, but he can turn himself to gold, turn things to gold. And also when he turns himself to gold, he gets a little boost and everything. So yeah, then they go. 13 explains everything about the quirks can be used for evil and good. Raka says that this is her favorite hero, and then the villains come in through the big portal. And then Kirishima says, I didn't know we were having fake villains. I thought this was rescue training. Aizawa says, this is actual training. So, yeah. He runs down, starts fighting them, and Kirigori comes in. Everyone gets teleported except Sky, Meowscles, and Midas. They actually disobey Aizawa and start helping him fight, well, all the villains. So, yeah. Then what ends up happening? Aizawa's not getting as tired because of Meowscles, Sky, and Midas helping him. So yeah. Then Shigaraki does his whole thing with disintegrating the arm, and the Nomu is not Deku knows this thing isn't alive due to its reactions, and also the fact that it's responding to Shigaraki's every moves. Actually, every orders, and it comes when he's about to get punched or anything. It will not let him get hurt. So, yeah. Then Midas, he tries to punch Shigaraki with his hand. He's holding his arm, his hand out to touch Shigaraki, turn gold. But the Nomu gets in front of him, and this sprung Midas' trap. He touches the Nomu with both hands. The Nomu tries to grab him, but before he can, he's turned to solid gold. He can't even move a muscle because it's so, he can't escape it. So, yeah. And Shigaraki he tries, Midas tries to take him down, but then, Kirigori and, Shigaraki make a retreat due to the loss of the Nomu. And then, they all, all the heroes come and stuff, because Edek went to go get them. They wrap up all the villains, they take the, Nomu, that's solid gold, and try to get him out of it, but Deku says, I suggest you don't do that. So, yeah. And, guys, you know what, I'll go a little bit further to where he announces it. So a couple days later, Aizawa comes in with one arm bandaged, because, his arm got disintegrated, so, nothing else happened to him, it's just that one arm. And yeah. So he explains of the UA Sports Hostel, and everyone's excited, and Aizawa's shocked by this. But because Deku will basically save them from anything, because he turned the Nomu to gold, everyone is happy. So he just announces it, everyone's happy about it. And Midas, he's fine with it. So guys, that's where I'm